That's right. Well, the rule to seal juvenile records has been put on hold. The only exception to the pending rule is if the child or teenager is accused of committing first-degree murder. Now, the New Mexico Supreme Court wants to hear from you about either keeping juvenile records sealed or unsealing them. I spoke to Justice Gary Klingman, who is running for re-election, and Judge Michael Vigil, who wants his seat, about how they feel about this rule. If the New Mexico Supreme Court rules on sealing juvenile records, we would never be able to find out information about a juvenile who burns your house down or breaks into your car, for example. These are dangerous, violent felony crimes. We as a news organization will not report on petty crimes like a 12-year-old stealing a pack of gum, for example. I spoke with current Court of Appeals Judge Michael E. Vigil, who is running as a Democratic candidate for a seat on the Supreme Court, about the rule our justices face to permanently seal or allow some juvenile records to be unsealed. He says there needs to be a clear distinction between petty crimes and violent crimes.
After careful study, there might be merit to unsealing those records to the public at large so that these issues that affect the community at large can be addressed.
I also sat down with current Supreme Court Justice Gary Klingman, who is running for re-election. But when I asked him about his stance about keeping juvenile records sealed or unsealed,
I can't take a stance on an issue that's going to come before the court, or as we have here, is before the court. So I can't tell you how I would vote or not vote.
If justices rule on sealing documents, we wouldn't be able to give you any information about a case like Adrian Nietos. Police say he is affiliated with the dangerous Get Hard crew gang. Court documents say his crime spree began when he was just 11 years old. You can see mugshot after mugshot after mugshot. A dangerous crime spree, including shooting someone in the back of the head as a young teenager. Now, I spoke with our legal analyst, John Day, about Justice Klingman not wanting to comment on the rule. He said he agrees with Klingman, saying it could be an ethical violation to talk about his stance on a rule that will come before the judges. Justin Matthews, KOAT, Action 7 News.
Children's advocates argue unsealing juvenile documents could impact a child or teenager when they become an adult.